Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, your feet touch the floor, and before anything else, you complete one simple task. You make your bed. It seems trivial, almost insignificant. But what if I told you that this one small act could set the tone for your entire day and, over time, change your life? In his book, Make Your Bed, Admiral William H. McRaven shares 10 powerful lessons learned from Navy SEAL training. Lessons that are as applicable in the real world as they are on the battlefield. These lessons, forged through hardship and discipline, are designed to help you overcome obstacles, develop resilience, and create a life of purpose and achievement. Over the next few minutes, we'll break down each of these 10 principles, exploring the wisdom behind them and how they can transform the way you approach life. Let's begin. Section 1. Starting strong. The first lesson is simple. Make your bed. A neatly made bed may seem like a small, insignificant thing, but it serves as the first accomplishment of the day. When you complete this task, you start with a win, a reminder that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the small things right, how will you ever do the big things right? McRaven recounts how, in SEAL training, attention to detail, like ensuring a perfectly made bed, was a fundamental lesson in discipline. It sets the foundation for larger successes. The small victories build momentum, instilling a sense of pride and control over your environment. This discipline translates into every aspect of life, teaching consistency and perseverance in the face of greater challenges. Making your bed is more than just a routine, it's a mindset shift. The second lesson follows naturally. You can't go it alone. Navy SEALs rely on their team for survival. The same applies to life. Whether in personal struggles or professional ambitions, no one achieves greatness alone. McRaven shares the grueling experience of being assigned to a small rubber boat crew during training. Rowing through the rough ocean, exhausted beyond belief, it became clear that success depended on unity, trust, and teamwork. Life is no different. We all need a support system. Those who try to navigate challenges alone often find themselves overwhelmed. Strong relationships and reliable companions make the journey smoother and more fulfilling. Success is rarely a solo endeavor. It is built upon collaboration and shared effort. Section 2. Facing adversity. The third lesson, only the size of your heart matters. McRaven recalls a group of SEAL trainees known as the Munchkin Crew. They were smaller in stature, often underestimated, yet they outperformed larger, stronger recruits through sheer determination and heart. The lesson: your physical attributes don't define you. Your spirit and grit do. It's not about how big or strong you are. It's about how much fight you have inside. This principle applies beyond the military. People who demonstrate resilience and passion often surpass those with natural talent. Success favors those who refuse to give up despite the odds. The Munchkin Crew proved that heart and persistence outweigh physical limitations every time. The fourth lesson: get over being a sugar cookie. In SEAL training, instructors would arbitrarily punish trainees by forcing them to roll in the wet sand, transforming them into human sugar cookies. The reason? To teach them that life isn't fair. Bad things happen to good people. Those who dwell on injustice waste energy. Those who accept it push forward. McRaven emphasizes that we can't let unfair moments define us. Instead, we must learn to accept and overcome them. In life, setbacks and failures are inevitable, but what matters is how we respond. Those who learn to adapt and keep going despite adversity develop true resilience. The ability to push through challenges without resentment is what separates the successful from the defeated. Section 3. Enduring tough times. The fifth lesson: don't be afraid of the circus. In SEAL training, the weakest performers were assigned extra physical challenges called the circus. Initially, it seemed like a punishment, but something interesting happened. The more they suffered, the stronger they became. The lesson? Failure isn't the end. It's part of growth. If you find yourself struggling, embrace it. The extra effort will make you stronger in the long run. Every failure teaches a lesson, providing insight into areas of improvement. Those who persist through repeated failures often develop unmatched strength and character. The key is to see hardships as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. The sixth lesson: slide down the obstacle head first. In one of the most dangerous SEAL training exercises, recruits had to navigate a high-speed obstacle course. The fastest ever recorded time was by a trainee who defied convention. He went head first. The risk was high, but so was the reward. McRaven reminds us that playing it safe won't always lead to greatness. Sometimes we have to take calculated risks to achieve something extraordinary. Life rewards those who are willing to take bold action. While risks come with potential failure, they also bring immense opportunities for success. Playing it too safe can mean missing out on life's greatest achievements. Section 4: Embracing fear and failure. The seventh lesson: don't back down from the sharks. SEAL training includes a night swim in waters known to be infested with sharks. The trainees are taught that if a shark approaches, they must not swim away. Instead, they should stand their ground and fight. In life, we face metaphorical sharks: fears, challenges, adversaries. Running from them only makes things worse. Facing them head-on is the only way to win. Fear has a way of growing when left unchallenged, but courage diminishes it. When you confront your fears, you realize they are not as insurmountable as they seem. Mastering fear is essential for true personal growth. The eighth lesson: be your very best in the darkest moments. One of the most physically demanding parts of SEAL training is an underwater mission in complete darkness. Trainees must rely on their training, instincts, and resilience to navigate through. The real test of character isn't when things are going well, but when everything is falling apart. The lesson: stay composed and perform at your best when life is at its hardest. Moments of extreme pressure reveal who we truly are. Those who stay calm and focused in adversity develop unshakable confidence. Excellence is not about convenience, it's about consistency under pressure. Section 5: Finishing strong. The ninth lesson: start singing when you're up to your neck in mud. In one of the most grueling parts of SEAL training, trainees were submerged in freezing mud, left shivering for hours. Just when it seemed unbearable, one soldier started to sing. Soon, others joined in, lifting morale. The lesson is powerful. Optimism and hope can change everything. When times are tough, sometimes all it takes is one person's courage to inspire others. Positivity is contagious, and in the face of adversity, it can be the difference between quitting and persevering. A little hope can turn despair into determination. The 10th and final lesson: don't ever, ever ring the bell. In SEAL training, quitting is easy. All a recruit has to do is ring a brass bell. But ringing the bell means giving up. McRaven's final lesson is clear: never give up. No matter how hard life gets, no matter how much you want to quit, keep pushing forward. Success comes to those who refuse to surrender. Perseverance is the defining trait of those who achieve great things. The willingness to keep going, despite pain and hardship, separates winners from quitters. Conclusion: McRaven's lessons are simple yet profound. They remind us that success, resilience, and fulfillment are built on small actions, perseverance, and a strong support system. Whether it's making your bed, embracing failure, or standing your ground in the face of fear, each lesson is a stepping stone toward a stronger, more disciplined life. Now, the challenge is yours. Start today. Make your bed, face your obstacles, and refuse to give up. These small actions may seem insignificant, but they have the power to change your life in ways you never imagined. Remember, greatness begins with a single step, or in this case, a neatly made bed.